Wolverine is one of the strongest X-Men and is nearly invulnerable due to his incredible healing factor and adamantium-coated bones. But I've noticed a few inconsistencies with him throughout the X-Men movies. Let's first take a look at X-Men Origins. In this movie, we learn how Logan got his adamantium through a brutal experiment. After the experiment is complete, like a dumbass, Stryker says to wipe Logan's memory and he hears this. Also, how exactly were they going to erase his memory here? They can't sedate him and he's coated in adamantium now. But anyways, Logan busts out of his restraints and takes out his new adamantium claws. While doing this though, he gets shot in the head and it shows zero effect on him. This makes sense because his bones are now coated with adamantium. However, in the first X-Men movie, Logan was getting beat up in that cage fight as if he had no adamantium. He was shown getting beat up by a normal guy. How exactly is this guy not breaking his hands? You already have a high chance of breaking your hand punching a normal person in the face. Punching Logan would be like punching a steel door. I guess the adamantium only works when Logan fights back because that makes total sense. And then we see him get thrown out of his car when he's with Rogue.
Look, kid, I don't need advice on auto.
How is he this shaken up? I understand he heals after this, but how is he knocked unconscious in general? We just saw him get shot in the head like it was nothing. And later in the scene, he gets knocked out again from Sabretooth smacking him in the head with a tree. Shouldn't the tree snap over his head? This incident somehow knocks him out for the remainder of this fight. Keep in mind, in later movies, he's able to travel back in time with his brain being snapped in half and it healing back in an instant. And I just showed you him getting shot and it not phasing him at all. Yet somehow this tree puts him out of commission for the rest of the fight.
Oh, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Remember when Gambit fought Logan? Yeah, this tree branch did more damage. Mystique has no super durability or strength, yet she can punch and kick Logan while doing damage and not breaking her own bones. How the hell does this stun him? It makes zero sense. Again, she should have shattered her foot here.
I'm about to bust.
How are the punches from this guy rocking Wolverine that bad? As far as we know, this guy's only ability is healing, so how are his hands not shattering with each punch? And even if they don't shatter, how are they hurting Logan this bad, when we just saw the bullet not phase him at all? How does that make sense? And later in this same movie, Logan was able to withstand Jean Grey's power. He's somehow able to walk through this while everyone else was being disintegrated. Keep in mind, just earlier, he was being hurt by regular punches. I like how Sabretooth did more damage with the tree branch than Jean Grey does in this scene. Now, remember in X2 X-Men when Bobby's bitch-ass brother called the cops and Logan got shot in the head? He was down for the count for like 5 minutes, even though I just showed you him getting shot in the head like it was nothing in X-Men Origins. This bullet somehow did more damage than Jean and Gambit combined. I'd also like to mention they shot Logan, who did absolutely nothing with no hesitation, but decided to stand around and do nothing and just watch as Pyro torches them. The last thing I want to touch on is this scene. Stryker shoots Logan in the head with an adamantium bullet, and this knocks Logan out for a little while, but probably not for as long as that X2 scene. However, this scene makes sense. It pierced his skull and actually did damage because it's an adamantium bullet. So, by this logic, if Logan didn't have his adamantium skeleton, he would lose his memory anytime he gets shot or stabbed in the head. That makes sense. But, in the first Deadpool movie, we see Wade get stabbed in the head and he didn't experience any loss of memory. He does get pretty fucked up here, but no memory loss. Same thing happens in this scene. Juggernaut slams him into a fence and he gets stabbed in the head. And again, he gets pretty fucked up, but experiences no loss of memory. So why does Logan lose his memory? There's honestly a lot more I could cover, but I'll save that for a part 2 if you guys want. But what do you think? Is Wolverine inconsistent in the movies or not? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe as it really helps me out. We're actually closing in on 1,000 subscribers right now, and I can't thank you guys enough. But that's all I have for you guys today, so I'll see you in the next one.